What is going on?
What is up? What is up?
Hello, everybody. I just got like all sucked into all that intro work. I try to make sure that it was all coming out at the right time. So I was like all sucked into that shit, man. I was like, oh, wait a second. I'm getting ready to go live. Fuck. Here I go.
Dude,
I'm on
amazing.
camera. Hi, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hello, Josh. Hello. Good evening. How are you doing,
Hello.
Mary Beth?
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? And look, there's Steve Campbell. Steve, welcome, everybody. Kind of hope everybody will start showing up here, hanging out with us, talking with us. I got Cody. He's going to be doing this show with me on Friday night. What's going on, Cody?
What's up? What is up, Sid? How we doing, people? How we doing? Welcome to Into the Fire with Sid and Cody.
Yeah. What's going on, Steve Campbell? Oh, Captain, my Captain. Here we go. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good Saturday? I had a pretty good Saturday. What about you? Cody? Did you have a good Saturday?
Dude, I had a wonderful Saturday, man. It was a fantastic day. Yeah. Finally finished up that game I've been working on. Yeah. We're doing good.
Talk about that Charlie Sheen game, right?
Yeah. All right. So I've been learning how to program in Unity, like a little bit of C# coding. Been made my first video game. It's called Charlie Sheen Saves the Galaxy. Okay. I'm going to put it on the App Store. All right. And I know I'm going to get a lawsuit pretty soon. So you guys should go look for it and buy it before the lawsuit happens. I'm excited to get sued by Charlie Sheen. I don't get what the big deal is. And yeah, you should be warned. It's a shitty game. It's awful. It's not even fun to play.
What was the decision of like picking Charlie Sheen as the character of the game?
Because he's a fucking man, dude. He's winning, all right?
Is it what's the tiger blood? Is that what's got it?
Yeah, man.
Was the tiger blood?
Dude, Sheen has the blood of the tiger, man. That's how he wins all the time, okay? Like, he deserves a 2D. He deserves a 2D space shooter top down that's terrible in his honor.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
I'll gladly get sued by Charlie Sheen for that to go onto an app store. Absolutely.
What's going on, Chris Michael Aubrey? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up?
So yeah, we're just coming on here tonight, just kind of shooting this shit a little bit. We got some songs playing. Try to talk about a little bit of current events that's been going on. I mean, my Saturday was pretty fucking cool. That was about my Saturday was me getting up, uploading some videos for this show. I took the kids out to the park, I took them on a long walk. And when I made sure that I was pretending like I was like Gandalf and they was like two hobbits. Like we had Frodo. Yeah. So I'm like, we're going on an adventure. And then the first destination, they see this big playground. And so I let them, we stopped there. I let them play. And then we head off onto another little adventure. And then there's a smaller little playground that I let them stop and play at.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, so that was fun. Yeah, that was fun.
Man. So the weather's been good where you're at, man, because I know it's been rainy over here a lot with the hurricane coming through. So weather is good today, though.
Yeah, the weather's good here in Indiana. It was only about in the 80s, nice, cloudy, a little bit cloudy here and there, but partly cloudy skies.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot over here, but it was actually nice today. It's kind of cool. Getting ready for fall.
Yeah. I'm ready for fall too. I'm at least if I got to wear a mask in fall or winter time, I feel a little bit. I can breathe and feel a little bit better. It's hot as hell when you're inside of a warehouse having to wear a mask, 90-something degree weather.
No, I feel you, man, on that one. I completely understand. Yeah, the masks are kind of like giving me a rash too. I'm kind of sick of it.
It's just kind of giving me a rash too. Yeah, I'm walking around feeling a little chafed.
It is. I'm a little chafed by it, a little salty. Okay.
I'm a little
high cholesterol about these masks now.
There's not enough water to cool this chafing.
Yeah, it's just. Oh my god, man! I can't believe it, dude. Every Friday, right?
Every Friday, this is what we'll be doing. We'll be coming on. This Friday we coming up. We got a guest. these shows, like what I do right here on these nights, like my interview shows are going to be on the Psycho Bunny Death Cult station here on Facebook. And that's, you guys can find it right here at facebook.com/Psycho Bunny DC. That's where my Into the Fire is going to be start airing on Friday nights. That's where I'm going to bring my guests in. We're going to be doing interviews. And then my outside of that, shows like we have right here, like kind of like we're doing now, where I just bring people on and we just talk about stuff. We just kind of talk about current events. And Josh is right. Hell, I'm ready for the 2020 to be over too, man.
Oh yeah, it's been a rough one. A lot of change too. A lot of adjustment.
Just yesterday, we lost.
We lost a lot of people in rock, didn't we?
Well, not just rock alone, but yesterday, this gentleman right here, Chadwick Boseman, I think it is. Chadwick Boseman, the guy who played Black Panther. He also played Jackie Robinson in a role. He's been battling colon cancer, and I didn't even know. And I try to keep up with current events all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, I got on Facebook yesterday and I started seeing posts of how he just passed away. He was only 43 years old. 43 years old.
It's a shame, dude. It's a shame. Shame.
Yeah.
And it's just we keep seeing it happen too with all the celebrities. But I'm under the impression too that it's the change is going to be a good thing too. There's going to be some good things coming out of this too. Like trying to be like sentimental about it.
Well, I thought he was a good actor.
You have hope, dude. I know I'm wearing.
Black Panther, believe it or not, broke lots of barriers. It broke a shit ton of barriers. It won some Oscars, Golden Globes. It broke box office records at the time, but it broke. The most important thing is that character that he portrayed broke down barriers. I'm doing well tonight, Karen. How are you doing? It broke down barriers, and I think that's why it was kind of like, wow, okay, this kind of, he was just so young.
Yeah, and it is an honor to be, to serve that kind of role too. So it is a big loss.
Yeah. So I'm going to play it. We're going to play a song, and then we're going to come back and talk. We're going to chat some more, hang out, do our thing. But in honor of Chadwick Boseman, I'm going to play a song by Citizen Soldier. Would you care? Is the name of the song. So we'll be right back, folks. Enjoy the songs. We'll be right back after this one.
Would anyone notice if tonight I disappeared? Would anyone chase me and say the words that I need to hear? That I'm no burden, not so worthless, bent so much that I just might break. All consuming, so confusing, the questions that keep me awake. Would anyone care? Would anyone cry if I finally stepped off of this ledge tonight? Would anything change? Would you all be just fine? 'Cause I need a reason to not throw the fight. It just might save my life. Would anyone want me if they knew what was inside my head? Would anyone see me for the person that I really am? I won't lie, so hard to hide. I've never felt worthy of love. I would give up everything I have just to feel good enough. Would anyone care? Would anyone cry if I finally stepped off of this ledge tonight? Would anything change? Would you all be just fine? 'Cause I need a reason to not throw the fight. It just might save my life. If you're dying inside, sick of being alive, let me in, let me share in your pain. From my lungs through the dark, spoken straight from the heart. Let me give you a reason to stay. If you're out there still lying awake, if you're out there still wondering, would anyone care? Would anyone cry if you finally gave up and turned out the light? The world would be changed if you left it behind. You can't be replaced, no, tonight is the night you take back your life. Take back your life. Take back your life. Take back your life.
That was a pretty good fucking song.
Dude, absolutely. Nice and chill too.
Yeah.
I was over here jamming to
Yeah,
it,
that was a really good song. I love the lyrics to that song, and I just kind of fit by paying our little condolences to Chadwick Boseman. There you go. He will be missed, I'm sure, with a lot of people. He changed that, meant a lot to a lot of people. So yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so that was a good song. I must say, I picked a good song.
You did pick a good song, dude. It was good.
I must say, I picked a good song. But Mary Beth says, "No tears, damn it."
No tears. I'm not crying. You are.
I'm not. It's not me. I swear. It's not me.
No, I'm not crying.
Wait. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go.
I love the little kid cry when they hyperventilate. That's my favorite little kid cry.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Man, yeah, that did get pretty emotional there for a second. I was kind of.
It did. And I'm sorry, dude. I'm a massive goof. So I'm like.
I am one too.
Yeah.
I am too. I it's good that these songs are able to connect with people.
Yeah.
And that's when I pick these songs for these shows. I spend a lot of time to making sure that I'm able to connect with the song. If it doesn't hit me in a certain way, then how am I expecting it to a song to hit a heart chord with somebody else?
Dude, absolutely, man. It's all about the relevance, dude. It's the connection that you have to the music itself. I couldn't agree with you more, man. But it's a good song. And I cry too. I do cry too, okay?
We're sorry, man.
Even real thugs cry.
I cry all the time. Every night I go to sleep, I cry. Every night. When I look myself in the mirror, I cry. Every single time.
Yeah, because of how handsome you are, you motherfucker.
It's an issue. You're so happy and you're so elated with yourself that every time you look, they're not tears of hate; they're tears of joy. They're tears of love.
It's hard to be humble.
Could you imagine me standing in front of the mirror in the bathroom, grabbing my nipples? Well, man, I'd fuck me.
Here you go, Sid. You can use
it. There we go. I need that titty right now.
Okay. You can squeeze this titty stress reliever, man. It'll.
I need that titty right now.
Just melting away.
Hello, Ronald. Good evening, guys. Hello. Thanks for everybody coming in and showing up. We are multi-platforming on in different pages. We got
Yeah.
my main page going. I got the Into the Fire page. We're live there as well. We got YouTube. I'm trying that for the first time where I'm live right now on YouTube. So I'm multi-streaming in 3 different spots right now. So everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out with. Look at those lights, man. I'm really impressed with the lights, to be honest with you.
Dude, that's torn. I was like, yeah, that's oh yeah. Quarantine is lit.
Look, quarantine just got a little bit more fun.
Yeah, quarantine just got lit.
Quarantine just got a little bit fun. Look, damn never-ending story gets me every time.
It does me too. Okay, yes, that one hits home.
So yeah, that was I've had a pretty good Saturday, and the evening's going to get pretty good, I think, as well. So I Metallica's new album just came out yesterday.
Yeah, I'm so glad they're still making music too, man.
Dude, I am too. They're like one of my favorite all-time favorite bands. I think they're in my top. If they're not number one, they're tied at number one.
Dude,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, I've been jamming at work Friday to the S&M 2 album that just came out, and I'm like, man, Outlaw Torn is like sounds so fucking magnificent with a pair of earbuds in your head, listening to the orchestra playing.
Dude, yes.
All within my hands, listening to that and the orchestra playing along with it. It's like, man, the time they've had to spend to probably get all that shit so synced in with what they're doing. Where they got like 50-piece orchestra playing with them. Yeah,
man. Like that's legitimate musicians right there. And I think they deserve the credit for that too.
And fuck's sakes, they're playing in an arena in San Francisco arena on top of that. Like the album was like 2.5 hours long. And it's in 2 parts. They played one night, and then they recorded the second night. So yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good album, I have to say.
Nice. All right. So, do you remember when Lars went on the lawsuit rampage, going against the companies that were doing Napster? Like the more time I spend, like just as a musician, I can kind of see, like I see where he's coming from on that when he did that. I don't think we saw it at the time, like really. But he was trying to protect the ability for the independent artists to be able to maintain the rights to their music and not for that to happen. Although coming from Lars, the drummer for one of the biggest metal bands of all time, it's going to sound like I'm trying to keep all of my money to myself. But I think really what Lars was trying to say is I'm trying to protect the rights of independent artists, which Metallica is. They own the rights to their songs. I think he was protecting everybody from what's happening today, happening now, where music is so easily obtained through the internet.
He's seen what was coming.
Yeah,
and that's what it was.
People give him shit about it though, man. And I'm always like, okay, there's another perspective that should be taken on this because, I think Lars was really fighting for music and the musicians' rights too. And people took a shit on Metallica because of that. And you can't do that because Metallica fucking rocks, and they always have.
Well, I think you're right. I think Lars he just seen something. He's seen where the future of music was going. Every so often the music kind of evolves into a different way of sharing that music. It went from vinyls to 8 tracks to cassettes to CDs to now it's MP3s, and everybody's sharing stuff all the time. So he's seen that shit back in the early 2000s. What was going on? And it's like, man, if everybody takes all this music that's free, and you're like, you're still you're right. He's protecting the independent artists.
Yeah, it's and it's always going to be a touchy subject. Maybe that wasn't his intention, when he did it. Maybe it was to actually keep all of Metallica's money, and make sure that nobody was getting this shit for free. That could have been the case, but I always try to err on the
probably was.
Yeah, but I really do think part of it was. And I think he really meant well when he did it because Lars loves music. It's clear, he devoted his life to it, and I think that's something that he was trying to protect and not yeah. But anyway, I have a soft spot for Metallica because I've loved that band for forever.
Yeah, so do I. I'm right there with you. That's like I said, goes down about to be my number one or tied with number one top bands. So,
Dude.
you got a guitar in your hand, so that you fuck around a little bit on the guitar, you make some music yourself.
Dude. Like, yeah.
And
everybody
you got this little project called Snuffyville.
Dude.
I'm going to play it. All right, so I'm going to play this. You want to introduce the song?
Okay. How
you got the idea of doing this song?
Okay, so this is Snuffyville, the Undead Cipher. It uses audio from an actual broadcast hack that happened in the Midwest. So this actually played like on live TV at some point, and it's just kind of this goofy, very cheesy song about zombies, but it's got some riffage in it. So I hope you enjoy. Everybody. Thank you.
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from the graves. Follow the messages on screen that will update as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. I repeat, civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising
Well, I'll be damned. There
Thank
you
you.
go. Cody
That's
Bentley,
what's up. Thank you.
on Dead Cipher. There you go, buddy.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
that was a
playing
good
the song
song.
there, dude.
I
Yeah,
like
man, I
the
was
guitar
jamming out
riff.
to it. I hope you jammed out. Thanks, dude. Thank you. I hope everyone else did
I
too.
was banging my head.
I hope you had fun
I
jamming
was
to it.
banging my head.
Dude, me too, man. It was fun.
Yeah. So Chris Michael Aldry says, "I always love Ride the Lightning and Justice for All.
Dude,
Justice
yes.
for All, I have to say, is probably my favorite Metallica album. I would have to say. There's a little known fact about that album that there was no bass tracks on that whole album.
Seriously?
Not one bass track was played. Yes, I'm serious. No, they just lost Cliff Burton, and they just brought in Jason Newsted, and the transition wasn't a very good transition for them. So kind of like they didn't put any bass tracks in that whole entire album. There was none put in at all. Just all guitars, drums, and vocals.
Oh man, that's interesting,
Yeah.
dude. I never knew that.
Little something a lot of people didn't know.
Yeah. Because I
Steve
love
says he loves him some Metallica too. Yeah. Justice for All is one of my top favorites. Don't get me wrong, but I like a lot of their new stuff too. I think Death Magnetic is probably one of my favorite of their new albums.
Yeah, nice.
One of my favorite concerts to go to. One of my favorite concerts that I went to was seeing Metallica.
Oh, dude, I'd love to see them live, man. I bet they put on a good show.
This was back in 94. It was during the Reload album, I believe. I was fortunate enough to see Pantera as well.
Oh, you motherfucker, Sid! Like, dude, I would love to see. I've
seen them during their Far Beyond Driven tour.
Dude, yeah, I would have loved to have seen Pantera live, man.
Look, there was a little bit of a story behind this show. It was here in Indianapolis, and it was at the Pepsi Coliseum, and it was during their Far Beyond. Look, we got a guest. She made it. Yes.
What's up?
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Doing good.
How are you doing, Cynthia?
I'm good. There's some
Cynthia?
pineapple juice.
Nice.
Chilling.
I'm Cody, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Cindy.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're having a conversation tonight about Metallica, and I'm right now though I'm telling my story about Pantera. When I went to go see Pantera, and this was back in their Far Beyond Driven tour, and I had an '82 Dodge white pickup truck, and what was cool about this pickup truck is that it didn't have no cloth and interior. It was all metal, right? It was like everything was like the body of the truck. It was all metal. And so I had this black permanent marker, and I used to go to all these clubs and all these shows and every concert that I go to. Whoever I met, they came into the truck. We would smoke. We'd light up a joint and smoke or something like that in the truck. I would have them sign their name on the roof of my truck. So the top of my truck was completely covered with different people's signatures that I've met at clubs and concerts and shit.
Oh,
so
that's
I had
rad, dude. That's a good idea.
My
metal
back
version
of
of the hippie van.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way, yeah. So I had a truckload. I had like 4 guys in the back of the bed of the truck, and I had like 3 or 4 people in the front of the truck. And we went to the show. We're sitting out in the parking lot right before the show starts, and I had these jeans on. I had holes in the knees, so I had a little bit of the frayed cloth or material hanging on the edges. So my dumbass decided, okay, I'm gonna light one of these motherfuckers on fire to burn it down. So when I did, I ended up catching like my right leg on fire. My whole pants started catching on fire when I did it. It got out of control.
You set yourself on fire at a Pantera show, Sid.
At a Pantera show. It was I believe it was Typo Negative. I believe opened up for him, and I want to say Corrosion of Conformity was the co-headliner, and then Pantera came on. Phil, he was sick. He had a cold that night. I remember this. I'll never forget. I'll never forget what the events that transpired after he came onto the stage and said, "Everybody, I'm sorry that I'm not going to sing very well tonight, but I'm sort of sick. Hello, JJ, good to see you. Thanks for coming by and saying hi." So he said he was sick, and he's going to do his best, but he's going to perform the show. Next thing you know, he goes backstage, and the next thing you know, the crowd starts throwing these bags of weed onto the stage. I mean, it was raining bags.
What?
I swear,
Like
I've never
Like a
seen
rite of
nothing
passage at a
like it in my-
Pantera show. You have to throw them an offering. All right.
I never seen nothing like it. It was raining bags of weed onto the stage. The security had to come on with shot brooms and sweep the bags off the stage so they can come back on to perform, right?
Yeah.
So it was about 5 minutes of them cleaning the stage off. Phil comes back out. The band comes out first, and then Phil comes out last, and he has this big leaf bag humped over his shoulder as he's got a joint in his mouth and the mic, and with the joint in his mouth, he takes it out and thanks the crowd, and the whole big fucking leaf bag was full of fucking weed. He probably had enough weed to last him a year.
Hell yeah.
Did they just
Give
what's
everybody
wrong
a big
with
thank you.
it? I was like, I like to think that one person did it, and then other people are just like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it too, and then it just went, and everybody started doing it.
The next thing you know, it was like seeing like a hail of arrows shot off. All you seen was like just a bunch of bags of weed thrown onto a stage. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh man. Dude,
And
I
they
wish I
asked
could
me,
have.
are you going to go into the pit? I'm like, we're up. There's the floor. Then you start going up a little bit on the seats. So I was up a little bit, like right off the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm already I'm already seeing bodies flying up in the air, right? And people are just getting tossed like way up in the air. And the people that I brought with me are like, are you going to go into the pit? And I'm sitting there, I'm stoned, and I'm seeing bodies getting tossed in the air, and I'm like, nope, I'm not getting out there. You got your fucking mind. You're out your fucking mind. I'll be that one person that gets tossed up in the fucking air that won't get caught.
Oh my god.
Not today. It ain't gonna be me. Nuh-uh. Nope. I done caught my pants on fire.
Dude, I was about to say, yeah.
The good luck that night wasn't on my side, so I can just imagine my ass getting tossed around 30 feet up in the air and not get caught. Everybody's like, back up. He's coming down.
Back up, he's on fire.
Just back up. He's coming down now. We don't want to hurt ourselves.
Dude, I don't know what I would do if I saw someone in the pit that was just actually on fire. Like this guy rages. Damn.
That's crazy. Dude, I was seeing bodies flying, and I talked a big game, but prior to the show, I was like, man, I can't wait get the concert start. I'm gonna get out there in the pit. I'm gonna have a fucking badass time. And no, I sat back for a minute. I seen what was going on. I'm seeing bodies getting tossed in the air. I'm like, no fucking way am I gonna get tossed in the fucking air. And nobody there to catch me. I just knew that's what was going to happen. No fucking way. Not today. Not today, Jesus.
All right, so do you want to know the worst pit I've ever seen, or the bit that I went to Mastodon one time? Dude, I got elbowed in the face, like, yeah, like. But Mastodon put on fantastic show though, fantastic.
I mean, I just don't see the sense of me getting hurt.
Yeah, no, dude, and that's I will say this though, like at every metal show that I've ever been to, like everybody's like it's the nicest people. Like if they saw somebody get knocked down, I would see like a section of the pit just stop, and like people would like, all right, get this person up, like, and I've noticed that at metal shows is where you see the most genuine people that like, yeah.
They say that metalheads are the most well balanced people. It's a group of society of people there is metalheads. We're the most balanced. What do you think about that, Cynthia?
You know what? We like to let our rage out, in different areas where other people tend to be more aggressive outwardly towards other people. So I can wholeheartedly believe that metalheads have a rationality to them.
Yeah.
You know, like you get out, you get in a mosh pit, you get banged up a little bit, you bang up other people, and then, you know, you're all good for a couple weeks until the next
You get to
concert.
beat,
Well,
you get
or
to beat
used
up
to
people,
be like,
and you get to beat up people, and they're happy about it. Isn't that something?
And then they
People,
put
hey,
you
man,
back up
I
and
love
you're
you.
knocked
I
out.
love you, man. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
You just
went to a
grabbed your
Slipknot show
elbow.
and I
I
wasn't
fuck.
bleeding, even I would be disappointed.
Hey, dude, thanks for the black eye.
But
Appreciate
Metallica,
I love you, man. Thank you.
my
it.
very,
Thank you.
you know what? I think before we start talking, we're going to talk about some of the concerts that we went to. Once we come back from this music break, we're going to take another music break. But when we come back, let's talk about a little bit more about some of the concerts that we've been to, some of the most memorable concerts, and maybe our very first concert.
Oh, I got a good one
Cynthia,
for
we
you.
talked about this before, but we did this on a radio show, and we didn't ever done this live. So we'll play a song, and we'll come back. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about some of the concerts that we've been to. But we're going to play right now. We're going to play "Silence Fuels Nothing," and the song is called "Motherfucker."
Fuck this cowboy shit! You fucking ho dunk, po dunk, well then there, motherfuckers!
God bless America, Sid. Cynthia,
That's a
song
yeah,
just
good
tickles
friend,
the titties right there.
good friend of
That's
a friend of mine, Alice Jane. That's a titty squisher there. That was a titty
that
squisher.
song
That
tickled my
was a
titties.
titty
Okay?
squishing song.
Like, God bless America. I love that one.
Give us a titty squish with that song.
All right. Yes. Motherfucker
Look
tickled
at
my
that. Look
titties.
at that.
Okay?
It is a good song.
I'm putting that one on my save
My
list.
friend Alice Jane, he's the my friend Alice Jane, he plays. He sent me this, and I was like, damn, this is a good song, and I've been playing it on my podcast for a minute. And
Dude, it's
Mary
a
Beth
bomb
was, at
track.
least it's not sad. No, it's not a sad. It's not a sad song, not at all. it's definitely definitely if you was sad, you won't be sad for very long with that song.
Oh, that makes you want to headbutt something like just yeah.
Need a punching bag.
Yes.
A huge punching bag to just go at it.
He's got a new lineup now for this. He's been working on some Silence Fuels Nothing is working on some new material, and they got almost a complete lineup change. They got a new singer, and that just joined the band. They're doing some recordings now, and he gave me a rough copy of what they're doing, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, man, I can't wait to actually when he actually is done with it all, and I can start like putting in my rotation in my shows. I love what he does with Silence Fuels Nothing. If you guys need to follow all these bands. You guys need to like Cody's what's it, Cypher Undead?
Undead Cypher, yeah.
What's the
YouTube channel? There we go.
It's Cody Bentley for the YouTube channel, and follow them. Go follow them. Give them a like. Watch what they do.
Oh. And I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna go and follow these guys too. Like that, this is going on the play on repeat until you're sick of the song.
Yeah, I got all their songs. I'm that for their I think there's 4 songs that he's got with the old singer, and like I said, I got to hear some of their new stuff with the new singer, and I'm like, this is pretty fucking good. This is pretty good. Yeah, so I'll be working with a lot with them, and I'm happy.
Nice. Well, this is a good track.
So next week the show is premiering next week, like I said earlier, from the Psycho Bunny Death Cult, and we have this young lady. Her name's Natalia, and she's got a song called "Nations Burn." I believe the name of the song.
Yo, and next week Sid's playing drums. He is. All right. Yeah. Sid, you play drums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know about that yet.
And I promise to the viewers right now that you're going to play the drums next week. Like a big night,
I don't know about what. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Right.
Oh, come on.
I'll take it. Well, I don't know. It depends on how. Okay, look. Here's the deal. If he sends me some guitar tracks, I told him that I will listen to his guitar tracks, and then I'll try to come up with something on the drums, and then we'll kind of mix it together, and then we'll get together and maybe do a rundown, maybe, and do something next weekend together here.
That'd be cool.
Because I've never done over webcam before. I don't even know how viable this would actually be. Maybe it doesn't even work. I thought it was just a good idea though. If people have to be quarantined, let's fucking jam and then webcam.
We're gonna fucking try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm down.
We're gonna give it a shot. Good evening, Alexis. How are you doing, dear? Good to see you on. That must be the kids must be quiet. They must be being good right now. Otherwise, she won't be able to sneak on. I'm glad you came on and said hi to us. Thank you. I love you. The Queen is here. All hail the Queen. So next Friday, September the 4th, guys. I got this artist. Her name's Natalia, and she's got a song. It's called "Nations on Fire" is the name of the song. I'm going to play it. So give her a little bit of airtime. It's a really good song, and she's really it's the only song that she's come out with. So I put together a video so I can play the song on the show. So I'm gonna give her some play right now. So this is Natalia, and the song is called "Nation on Fire," guys.
In a world of revolution, it's apocalypse now. There's no easy solution, and now no one knows how. We're a nation on fire, led by a lion. The stakes get higher, the more that you acquire. We're a nation on fire, no one to admire. People just walk by us.
Good song. Another one of those good songs.
I like her voice.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, she has a very pretty voice.
So yeah, that's next. This Friday's the 4th, September 4th. That's going to be our guest here on the show. We're going to be talking with her, see what's going on with her and her life as far as music is concerned. See what the future holds for her. You know, I think it's a cool song. Kind of reminds me of some like '90s grunge feel to it.
Go lay down.
Yeah. I can hear the zombie
Yeah.
influence, you know?
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I was thinking the same
It's
thing.
Yeah, it's got a nice chill vibe. I like it.
Yeah. So how was your day, Cynthia? We never got to ask since you came in at the middle of the show. How was your day?
Lazy. I had a
That's a
very
good day.
lazy day. I actually got up and did some arts and crafts after forcing myself to get off the couch and away
let
from
us see.
Netflix for a whole 2 hours maybe before the show. And then about 20 minutes till I was like, oh, I gotta get ready. So
Yeah, show us your arts and crafts.
yes. Oh, let's see. Do a little bit of candle making.
Nice,
And
cool.
yes, love my candles. And I'm currently working on a plate. Like you know those food trays
Yes.
that they used to make? Well,
The
I'm in the
box
process
crate.
of painting one. Yeah. So this fella I know,
Very cool.
this guy, used to be a soldier. And
Yeah.
I'm making him a food tray because he's forever popping shit in the microwave and then like going to his couch and eating. So I
Yeah.
thought it might be a good idea as soon as I figure out how to heat proof the paint. So I'm in the process of decorating it now. It's got #1 American Soldier on it.
Very
And
cool.
he's from Puerto Rico, so I kind of did it in a different color, a different theme.
Yeah.
I got the idea originally from one of my clients' house. She's got a plaque it's made like, you know, like the dog tags?
Yeah.
Well, it's on a big chain and it's a wooden board and it's got America's, you know, like #1 soldier, American Soldier on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, that would be neat. So we'll see how it
Is it-
turns out. I'll post
Is it near you? Can you show us? Is it not? Is it finished?
It is near me. I'll have to get up from the camera though.
Do you mind? I want to see it. Like this? Yeah.
Not at all.
Don't want to impose. I want to see the arts and
Oh
crafts.
no, you're not imposing. We have this group called the Sacred Market Gates, and it's all
Dude.
like all of a sudden the last month everybody's become really crafty.
Oh,
Look at
Sid, hold up.
That's
It's
really
not
Oh,
done
good.
it's
yet.
awesome.
But
It's
it's
awesome.
pretty close. Yeah, he's a bit of a Bob Marley fan. If that doesn't show. But yeah, I'm trying
Very
to
cool,
let it
though.
dry, and it's not completely finished yet. And I think I'm gonna put like a clear coat on it
Nice.
so
Nice.
that he can use it for like hot food and stuff, and it won't damage what I've done. But yeah, just
Well, that's
something
cool.
to experiment with.
Yeah. Nice.
Aren't you all nice?
I try to be.
I've never seen that side of you. And it's nice to see for a change.
I can be nice. I'm not always sinister.
I'm shocked. I'm beside myself. Cynthia's being nice. I'm shocked.
Yay!
I'm beside myself. Look at all the nice things that you're doing for people. That is nice, though. That's a really good job. I look forward to seeing the finished product since we talk about every single day.
Yes, yeah. I finally forced myself, and I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get up off the couch now. I've been there all day. I got off work at about 10 o'clock, and I come in and just kind of melted into the couch, and me and the couch become one for a while.
There you go. Peace and harmony.
Yes.
Yeah. I've become one with the couch.
Become one. Yeah, I think at one point I was counting the fibers on the lines and the fibers on my couch, and I was like, okay, I got to get up. I got to do something. I'm a very restless soul. I like to be active.
Same.
Not like me to be sitting around doing nothing. And I was like, okay, let's try this.
Like, yeah, I can't be still. Like, that's my thing. I don't know, like, if y'all feel me on this one, but I've always been this way. Yeah.
I can sit still, but
I'm just like, get up and do something.
I can sit still. My mind can't sit still. That's my issue.
Yeah.
I can sit still, but shutting my mind down. That's because I always want to create something else. So I'm always trying to do something new, and I'm trying to see what works for me, what doesn't work for me in life. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying new things like this, like what I'm doing right now, doing these shows with this new format and taking jumps sometimes and new things.
Dude,
I
I
like
don't know about you,
challenging.
man. I've been having fun doing this. Like, this is this is my first experience
This
ever
is
doing anything like this, and I've been having fun. So I appreciate it. It's
this
like
is fun
Mind
for me. I
control.
always
Mastering mind control.
these
that's
are
what
not
it
the
is. Not letting the camera beat you up before you even get started.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue for me was not letting the camera beat me up. Like, oh man, you got to get used to seeing everything the opposite direction. And so,
Yes.
so when you look in the mirror, you're looking at what you would look like, and then now all of a sudden when you get behind the camera, you got to look at the opposite side of you. So everything you're doing is completely fucking backwards. You got to get there's so many things you got to get used to on your features of yourself that. When I did it was scared. I was scared to death because I didn't know nobody. I didn't know a single soul, and I was like, man, why am I getting on here and going on a Facebook Live? Why am I doing this? Not knowing anybody.
Okay.
And then here I am today, 2 years later.
You know, from personal experience, I used to have to be walking. Like, I used to make you dizzy. I would walk my house when I first got on here because I
There
was
was a few times that
paranoid.
you made me vomit. There was a few times you made me vomit. There was. I'll admit that. A few times I upset a bit.
Yeah.
It's hard for not be the center of attention and always keep things low key and then just put yourself out there like, hey, here I am.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
It's a little.
I can understand. It's nerve wracking. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. You just I don't know. Like, it's fun.
The key is not thinking about it.
You gotta just not give a fuck what people think, I guess, and just have fun. Like,
That's it.
I think if you're having fun, people
That's
are
it.
gonna have fun around you. You know, like, I think you could
And
even
I'm
be
gonna
in like
enjoy watching it.
a really bad band, but if the really bad band is having fun, then people are gonna go to the shows to the really bad band. You know, like
Yeah.
it's about having fun.
Just to have
Like,
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mindset.
Absolutely. Yeah, but that's how I see it anyway. Yeah.
And there's so much. People be surprised how much work goes into doing one of these shows mentally. You got to come up with content, stuff to talk about. You got to line up guests, and then you got to find people that you have chemistry with. You have to find people that you have chemistry with doing these with. Me and Cynthia, we become a sort of a family in this sense. We've been friends now for about 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
at
cool.
least.
Did y'all meet through the like virtual Facebook thing? Yeah.
He like reached
No,
out
we
to
met
me
through
and was
Facebook.
like, I like your fucking page.
I was going through
He was like, you
through
seem
some
like you're a
stuff
cool
at the time.
person. What's up? I was like, and then he's like, hey, do you want to do a
What-
live? I'm like, no.
No, that's what I do. That's it. That is what I love about Sid too, right there. Is that you show the appreciation for things that you like. You know, there you go. Like even if it's just I like your fucking page. You know, that is, yeah. Props
Well,
to you. Kudos,
the
Sid.
way
You are the man.
at the time, I was going through a lot of shit at the time, and her post was all of Cynthia's posts are no bullshit, and she puts it point blank blunt. She's not
I'm
out
sure
there
you
to
make a
make
lot of friends, then, don't you?
I give no
Well,
fucks if I have no friends. I come home to my dog and my couch. I am perfectly content with people not liking me.
There we go. Well, I like you.
That look is genuine.
That's
That
just
look
who
is
I am.
genuine.
That's cool.
I'm honest
yeah.
and I'm open. Sometimes I think it's like my worst enemy because I'm like almost too open. I'll tell you whatever you want to know about me. And I think it runs a lot of people off, but it's like I'm not looking for your sympathy and I don't need you to raise me and I damn sure don't need you to pay my bills. So
Yeah, true.
take it
And
or
then
leave it,
people
boo.
have a hard time hearing the truth sometimes. It's a tough one to yeah. But we appreciate you telling people the truth because the truth needs to be told to some people.
Yeah, some people need to hear it. It's like a reality check. Come on, baby.
More than
Get
once.
up, put your makeup on,
Yeah.
get your hair did.
Yeah.
You know, don't be like, I think a lot of people tend to wallow in self-pity when they don't feel liked. And I don't understand that concept because I'm going to be me regardless, day in, day out.
Yeah. Yeah, it can. I think it's an addictive drug. That, sympathy can be an it can be an addictive drug. Like
Addicted to emotions, maybe
people can get
the
addicted to
emotions that you
sympathy.
feel when you feel like okay, well, it's just the same. I
Yeah.
think some people get addicted to the highs of being the people's attention. People liking your posts, people wanting to see you. There's a high with that. There's an endorphin that's released in the mind.
Yeah.
Now, if you play more on the pity party part of it, then you feel better when you're depressed. So if you can wallow in that,
No, I think
that you still get the attention. It's just not positive attention. The only thing is you don't realize that it's not positive because everybody's like, "Oh, you poor thing." No,
because
I don't
it's attention.
feel sorry for me, baby.
Yeah, it's
I'm good.
Well, some people are only happy if they're unhappy. So there's nothing you can do about it. Like it just happens sometimes. But
Karen says, "Hey, Miss Cynthia Lynn Wolf."
Hi, baby. I miss Karen.
Josh says, "We're practicing time travel. I'm in Indiana. Technology is amazing. I'm in Indiana too, Josh. Are we neighbors?
What timeline are you from?
Right? They would say, did I just jump timelines?
Do we have a time traveler in the viewers?
I guess we do. I am having internet issues tonight, guys, so I'll keep having to bounce and come back in. I'm sorry. We have chemistry. Karen says we have chemistry.
Okay. We do?
We have chemistry.
Totally.
Karen once again says, "We love your face, Cynthia Wolf." Well, I don't know what she loves about it.
It's beautiful.
Have you ever seen her serious face when she's like trying to get a point across? She goes gangster on it. She's got that gangster.
I'm having trouble picturing.
And it happens in a snap.
See, here it is, right there.
Literally,
See?
it's like flicking a switch. I hate it. Sometimes I hate it.
See,
Other
it's
times
right
it can be handy.
She just did it right there.
I'm glad that you have my back, Cynthia. Okay, like absolutely.
I got you.
Thank you.
With my skull shirt. I got you.
Masters of solitude are the true teachers.
Masters of solitude.
Love being by myself.
Oh, this is the time traveler. Are you giving us infinite wisdom from the future right now?
What's going to happen?
Hey, if anybody knows how to jump time, I got a few things I'd like to take care of.
Yeah.
Then, she got to pull close to the camera too. She was serious. PM me once the show's over with, so we can talk.
All right.
I like you, Cynthia Lynn Wolf, and if you don't like it, too bad.
I'm glad
I guess you was told. I guess you just got told. Damn. Damn.
The kindness there.
All right, so we're going to play one more song, and then we'll come back and say our goodbyes. Everybody, say our goodbyes to everybody. Do our thing, our goodbye thing. But before we do that, let me take this comment off. That if you don't like it, that's too bad, Cynthia Wolf. If you don't like it, that's too bad. What are you having a drink tonight? Suck it up, Buttercup. All right, this song is called this band's called I'll Be Damned. I can't remember the name of the song, so you'll have to see it when the credit comes on, folks. Sorry. I can't remember everything.
And is I'll Be Damned?
We're experiencing.
I'll be damned.
It's been a while since God just left me here. Out of the womb beneath primal fear. Where to go? Just another ethnic village in my sight to behold. Say a prayer if you need it, to never switch to my spirit. Out of my way, I will be forecast for sure, but you already knew. And now that you're the direction you wanted me to. Light up your torches and follow the road of burning boats. They left us a trail. Let me feel the holy water in an endless rain. Like a face, tell your priest I didn't hear a single word that he said. Out of my way, I won't be in your company of lost ones who seek for a God to believe. I'm a stray dog in your world of idiocracy, deception out of range. Yeah. Whoa. Seek for God to believe. I'm a stray dog in your world of idiocracy, deception out of reach. You really believe in the word that you praise. So I got to
Fuck yeah, that was a good
Oh
song.
yeah. They got some.
Like I
Southern
was
rock
saying
in
earlier,
them.
like some that southern
Where
metal,
they
metal
from?
feel to him. And that dude's voice, I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. I started. I just like I said. I went. I spent almost all day today kind of looking for songs, and I came across a couple of few, which I'll send you some links to the pages.
I got a little
But
water
I
in the
found a
bearing.
lot of independent.
Dude,
You got a
they're
lot
good.
of. I found a lot of independent record labels, and so yeah, that was a pretty good song. I enjoyed that one. So yeah,
I'm looking.
That
I'm
was,
looking up.
that was a kick-ass song. So yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah,
I'll
that's our show
week.
for tonight.
Okay,
That's our show for tonight, guys.
That's it.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you for tuning in.
I guess I need to get my my shit together.
You're good, dude. Everybody have a good week this week, okay?
I was jamming. Josh says he was. We're all gonna have a good week this week. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a good week. Sunday, I'm gonna chill with the family, and then start the week off. And then I got that 3-day weekend coming up next weekend. Remember, everybody, September 4th. September 4th is the premiere of Into the Fire at Psycho Bunny Death Cult. Be sure to go to the page, like them, follow them, and so you'll see our show. I got like the whole month of September full of musical guests on Friday nights that I've got lined up. A lot of cool artists. So I'm going to be doing more of these shows, like maybe a couple more of these shows during the week. But they're just going to be me playing some music, getting some people's music out, me coming on and doing a brief little DJ shit. But the show is going to be premiering. The big show is going to be premiering September 4th on the Psycho Bunny Death Cult station here on Facebook, where my buddy Cody is going to be doing it with me. I'm sure I could probably con and Cynthia to do it with me as well.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have Natalia, I think. I'm not for sure if I'm saying it right. If I'm not, I'm sorry.
Natalia.
I probably am, but knowing me. Be sure to check out some of the groups, guys. You know, if you guys are not part of the Sacred Gates, be sure to come follow us to this group where we share a lot of stuff about music, a lot of stuff about magic, a lot of sharing, like some stupid shit too. I like today I did a post about a fucking dog, doggy style on some chick, and then that's where you start getting the puppy and the tongue. Yeah, so I like doing off the ball shit too, but join us there at the Sacred Gates. We got the Sacred Market Gates as well. It's a sister group where everybody's sharing their everybody's doing crafting like Cynthia does with her candles. I do some wood burning and wand making and some staff making and
we should have a show and tell, man. Like next week, let's have a show and tell. Like everybody shows off their arts and crafts. Because I draw too,
We should do that. We should do that. We'll do that maybe on we'll have a part. Well, we can't do it on a Friday. Maybe we could do it on a Saturday or a Sunday. Do a little get together and we'll show everybody all the cool stuff we do. And so join the Sacred Market Gates. You can like the page Into the Fire. Be sure to follow and like Psycho Bunny Death Cult. Have I missed anybody? Make sure you guys follow Cody on YouTube, Cody Bentley.
I love you. Thank you.
So I think that's it. I'm going to close the night off with a song. We're going to play a band I've known for a while. When I started doing this, before I started doing these shows, these music shows, this band was going to do a show with me, but COVID-19 happened. People started getting sick, and they got sick, so we kind of postponed everything. But I really dig what they do. I like their stage presence. I like their style. I like they kind of remind me of a mixture of different bands. But the band's called Phantom High, and the song's called Bitch Fest. Once again, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Everybody watching.
We have chemistry. Yay!
After the show's over with, I would love it if you guys would share this show out to wherever you guys can. Get the word out that Into the Fire live with Cody and Cynthia. Thanks again, everybody. You guys be safe. Until next time, live, love, and be free.
Bye, guys.
Use the force.
Hey, horse, who's laughing now?